another story. I have known Jason for like 4 or 5 years. For 5 years. For 5 years I've known Jason. He's a fan of mine, and I've been with, he used to always stay outside my hotels and wait for me, and I recognize him every time I do a show, and he's never been on stage with me before, so I'm really excited. And I used to tell him, right, didn't I used to tell you outside the hotel, I would say, I promise I'll never forget you. Was I right? See? I forgot you. So, I've got Jason here, and I've got my new friends here. What are your names? What is it? Benja. Alicia. Tom. Yeah, Anne. And a hug. And your name? Anne. It's nice to meet you. Come this way. So my story is that when I was 4 years old, I started to play piano on my own in the house. And when I was 11, when I was like 11 years old, I started to write music at the piano. And then I started to play out in New York, because that's where we lived in Manhattan my whole life. I was born there. And what happened was, sorry, come stand this way so they can see you. What happened was, is I started to play music out in New York, and nobody really wanted to come see me. Only like 3 people came, because nobody knew who I was, and I was like 13 years old. But then the more that I started playing, I'd have like 10 people come, and then like 20 people, and then like 100, and then I don't know if you saw Lady Starlight earlier, but Lady Starlight and I used to play for a couple hundred people on the Lower East Side, and everybody would come, and it was really fun. And then I wrote Just Dance. And when I wrote Just Dance, I started to travel around the world. And one of the places that I came to was here in Antwerp, and I would play in the gay clubs here in Antwerp. So, what I wanted to tell you is that it was an amazing thing when you think that you're already famous and you have no idea really, because you just like to make music, and then one day, you hang out with a fan that you've known for like 5 whole years, and you open your eyes, and there's 20,000 people in Belgium singing everywhere. I've known you for a really long time, and you have seen the audience go from being a few hundred people to like 20 and 100,000, and I'm really super grateful, and I want you to know that any dream that you have, you can achieve. It doesn't matter who you are, or where you're from, or what you look like, or sound like, or what you wear. It's all about how much you really want it. So, on behalf of the finest in Belgium, I would like to sing you one last song, okay? We must marry the night. We'll marry the night. Won't give up on my life. I'm a warrior queen of passionately night. Gonna marry the dawn. Gonna make love to the stars. Oh, my soldier of mine, rolling to the side. Gonna marry the night. Okay, it's very easy to be famous. Just tell them to put their hands up. Marry the, I want you to jump.